All right, you want to make sure that your pressure's built up. If your pressure's not built up, tell them you want to turn on the vehicle to build up pressure, but make sure your seatbelt is on. Te acomoda primero.
Okay.
Right? Once your pressure built up, you're going to turn it off, put the switch on auxiliary power. You're going to light up your dashboard. You're going to let the needles retract in position. Now, if they ask you for static brake test, engine start, or brake inspection, always put your switch on auxiliary power. Because you want to make sure your gauges are working properly. Now, the first one is a lead test. You're going to put your foot on the brake. You're going to do exactly and say exactly. Put your foot on the brake and hold it down for 1 full minute.
1, 2, 3. I got to count up to 1 minute.
Either that or tap your feet up to 60 seconds.
Okay.
Once the time is up, take your foot off the brake. You're going to do exactly and say exactly. I did not lose no more than 2 to 3 PSIs. I have no leaks. Now I'm going to check my warning device. I'm going to pump it down to 60 PSIs. At that time, my warning light and my wig-wag will drop at 60 PSIs. Okay? My warning light and my wig-wag is working at 60 PSIs. Now I'm going to check my spring brake. I'm going to keep my foot on the brake. I'm going to take my parking brake. I'm going to push it in. I'm going to put my finger lightly on it as I'm pumping it so I can feel it pop out at 20 to 45 PSIs. My spring brake is working at 20 to 45 PSIs. Now I'm going to turn on the vehicle to build up pressure. While my pressure is building up, now I'm going to continue the inside inspection of the vehicle. You're going to walk down the aisle. You're going to tap your seats from left to right to check your seats and your seatbelt. Salta en medio. Salta en medio. Salta en medio. Now, when you walk to the back of the vehicle, you're going to turn around and you're going to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. This vehicle is 24 feet long, extends up at 11 feet. It weighs 27,500 pounds and has 4 emergency exits. It has a door, 2 windows, one on my left, one on my right, and it has an emergency hatch. Now I'm going to check my emergency exits. You're going to look left and right. You're going to pop it open, right? You're going to close it right back up. Make sure when you close it that there's no gap between the door. That's why you got to pull it in, right? My emergency door is secured. You're going to walk to the left side of the window. You do not open that latch. That latch is broken. Look, emergency window secured. My hatch is secured. Go to your window, you're going to pop it open. Emergency window's working and secure. You're going to walk to the front of the vehicle. You're going to tell them, I got 4 safety equipment on board. I got a 3-part triangle on my left. I got a fire extinguisher, extra fuses, and a first aid kit. I'm going to continue the inspection on my vehicle. You're going to set your mirror where you can see the lights in the back, like this. Okay, now look. This button right here with the X, my emergency rear light door is, my emergency light is working and secured, right? My interior lights are working and secured. Shut them right back off. Okay, now, my left side wiper is working. My right side is working. And my fluid is not leaking and secured. My heaters and defrost are working and secured. Okay, now, my gauges. My oil gauge is working and secured. My water gauge is working and secured. My transmission gauge is working and secured. My RPM is working and secured. My odometer is secured. Fuel gauge is working. My air pressure gauge is back to normal. I'm going to reset my warning device, my wig-wag. Put your seatbelt on. Now, you're going to check your headlights. Put your headlights on. My headlights on my dashboard and on my paddle lights are working and secured, right? My 4-way flashes are working and secured. My left turn signal is working and secured. My right turn signal is working and secured. And my high beams are working and secured. You see the light?
Yeah.
Okay. My horn's working and secured. Your seatbelt is on. Right now, you're gonna tell them, now I'm gonna check my parking brake. By checking my parking brake, I'm gonna put my foot on the brake pedal, put it in drive. I'm gonna hit the gas pedal 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Put it back in neutral. My parking brake is working and secured. Now I'm gonna do my service brake. I'm gonna put it in drive. I'm gonna release my parking brake. You're gonna move the vehicle up on a 1 to 5 count on a straight position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to a full stop. Put it back in neutral. Pull out your brake. My service brake is working and secured. Now, my vehicle weighs 27,500 pounds and stands up at 11 feet. It's 24 feet long. If they ask you what do you do at a railroad crossing, you stop 15 to 50 feet, secure the vehicle, meaning you put it in neutral, pull out the brake, put on your 4-way flashers. Open your door, open your window. You're gonna look and listen. And when it's safe to do so, you proceed with caution. And if they ask you what do you do to discharge passengers or low passengers, students, you will pull over closest to the curb, put on your 4-way flashers, put your master lights on, open your door, and you're gonna make sure that it's clear on your rear, on your front, and on your left side. Okay?